Hi everyone, Linda Israel here. Thank you so much for being here during my live stream. I greatly appreciate your support. I've pre-recorded this so that we can have some of the behind the scenes done while you listen to me for just a moment. I again want to thank you so very much for being here during my live stream. If you could, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends so that they can come join us. And if you will also give me a comment in the comment section after this video is done, and then definitely speak up in the chat and say hi. Lastly, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Now, if you're watching this as a replay, generally, if you're on a computer, you can go down below and look for the little gear. You can change that and make the speed faster. If you're on a mobile device, look up in the corner, up in this area for three little dots, and you can change the speed there as well. Those of you that are here live, do definitely speak up in the chat. I greatly appreciate you being here. Well, those that are here live earn a virtual currency. Junkie Joe should be coming up here in just a moment, and you'll be able to check how many bucks that you have. What are bucks? They're junk bucks. It's just a virtual point system that I have created on my account when we're live so that you can redeem those once you get to 2,000 for a $10 off coupon to my shop. So you can type exclamation point bucks to see how many that you have. And if you have 2,000 and you're ready for a coupon code, type exclamation point award, and my official note takers will take down that information. Now, if you haven't already created an account on my website at lindaisrael.com, please do so, and then send me a message through the contact form letting me know what your YouTube username is. Why? So I'll have your email address and I can email you your coupon code. Also, if you make a donation throughout this live stream, you can be added to my YouTube donators membership that I have on my website. So again, create an account, say, hey, Linda, I donated, and tell me what your username is on YouTube if it's different. That way I can get you added to that. At the end of this stream, I will have journals made, and you will have the opportunity to win one of those journals. Throughout the live stream, we'll have some various raffles, and we also have in-chat games. So be looking out for that in the chat, and I'll kind of speak it up when I get to it. For example, if you type exclamation point raffle, right now you can be in a chance to win 200 junk bucks. So you'll be well on your way to getting 2,000 junk bucks. Normally, Robin is my official note taker. Sometimes Angelica is my official note taker. It kind of depends on what's going on. These are members and administrators of my Facebook group, the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't joined that group, we'd love to have you come and join us over there. What else? Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. Hey, if you have a question, try to put it in all caps. That way I'll see it. If I don't see it, please don't be offended. The chat sometimes moves fast, and I'm usually looking down trying to create things. So please ask again. But if you know the answer that someone else's question, please go ahead and answer for them. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see, what else? Oh, if you have a YouTube channel, you can't post your link, but you can say, I have a YouTube channel, and tell us a little bit about it. Tell us your channel name, something like that. Tell us what you do. We're going to get started here in just a moment. I'm looking at the time. So roughly 5 minutes is when I'll get started. So it should be just a few more seconds. So definitely hang out in the chat, and we'll get started here in just a moment. Technical difficulties. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. I'm so glad to have y'all here. I hope you had an amazing weekend, that you had some fun, got to do something that you enjoyed. I guess in a roundabout way I did, because I was living my dream of running my own business. So I was working a lot this weekend, getting orders shipped out. There's a few orders that haven't shipped yet. One of them's because the customer asked me to wait. Two others, I'm waiting on products to fill their order. So I think we're pretty caught up. I've sent out almost everybody's prize, especially if they had an order with me. I've got a couple of people left that hadn't had an order, and so I'm trying to figure out how much postage I have now that I've done shipping everything. I'm a little short, but we'll get those out. I don't think there's very many. So by the way, if you win a prize here today, do know that sometimes it takes me a while to get them shipped out. So don't be demanding, expecting it this following week, because it ain't gonna happen. This is for my fun too, you know. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I happen to have a few pieces of the Dancing Dragonfly kit left over. I had some mop-up pages left over, and I had some other kits that I found. I also have been cleaning in my craft space, so I decided that I was just going to use some of the Dancing Dragonfly kit elements. So I'm pretty much using something from every kit except for the mini. I didn't print from the mini, but from the subscription box kit, from the large journal kit, and from the planner kit as well. Okay. Hi, Margie. Hey, Sam. Hey, Robin. Hey, Julie, Sandy. Margie, Bevies. Hey. Hey, Julie. Hey, Morgan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So this is one of the pages from one of the kits. And I have been printing on some really cheap paper. And someone was saying, not about my work, but somebody else's, that they were disappointed that the pages were so thin that when you wrote on one side it bled through to the other. So I find that if I use the Sharpie no bleed pen, my ink doesn't run through. But if you don't have that pen, here's my solution to cheap copy paper. I glued it to a dictionary page, and what that did is now I've got a surface on this side to decorate. So especially if you're printing by yourself, you get more bang for your buck. Print them one-sided, and I'm attaching it to another piece of paper that we're going to change the color. And we're going to change that to deep pink, and I'm going to spray this all over. Now think, let's see, like maybe party pink. It's a little bit lighter than that. Black cherry would be close to this color. I'm trying to think what other color. I am sold out almost of the Tattered Angels. I think I have a couple left. In fact, I probably need to change my inventory in the subscription boxes because I only have about 8 subscription boxes left. But I did leave the option that if somebody wanted to buy everything, I know I have at least one of everything. Not many left. You're excited, Morgan? Yay! Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy all the goodies I sent you. Hey, by the way, those of y'all, you know who you are. I've sent some extra goodies out there because you have mentioned that you have YouTube channels and that you have Instagrams. Now, you won't be able to share your links here, but speak up in the chat and say, hey, I have an Instagram, or hey, I have a YouTube channel where I do tutorials, whatever it is, and share that with the group today. I'm all about kind of sharing in the community and helping. I just don't allow you to share links. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I just want to fold this page in half and crease it, and I'm going ahead and use my distress ink real fast and go around the edges. I decided today that I was truly only going to make one journal. I have been very busy working on getting all the subscription boxes sent out. And then I got a wild hair to join this challenge with the local scrapbook store to take a picture of an area and submit it for them to give you tips on how to clean it up. And I didn't wait for the tips. I just started cleaning. So I have been making some big changes in my studio. You probably will notice that back here, the scrapbook paper is gone. I've moved it. If you haven't seen the photos, do check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. I'll be doing some more photos. This isn't in that group of photos, but you'll notice in the photos that's where the paper came from. So I'm making some changes behind me a little bit. I'm also made some changes beside me, and I'm working on this side over here. I decided I like to store my stencils in file folders. So I put them up here and try to put what they are in them, and that's a lot easier for me. So I'm trying to get rid of the scrapbook paper that's up there, and that way I can have more room for my stencils. So what I've done here is I've got a book page, a dictionary page. I've sprayed it with Tattered Angels. Then I happened to find these gel print pieces that I had left over. And I thought, well, what if I did, I don't know, like a little collage on my page. I had these little tear-off notepads that my mother-in-law gave me. And I've got a couple of fussy cut elements here. You see how I'm just kind of building, put this Tattered Angels away. I'm kind of liking that. And then I was noticing that I had this paper and this fabric. And what if we just make a little rectangle here and layer that up? I may need something else on here. We're gonna keep playing with it. Need more junk bugs. If you're gluing pages together and you're getting ripples, your glue has too much liquid in it. So it's really wet. Now you can use a drier glue. What I'll do is if I'm having that situation, I have a brand new bottle of Aleene's tacky glue, and I will dump more glue in my old bottle and shake it really well. And that kind of thickens it up just a little bit. I like mine somewhat thin. Oh, my paper cutter's being a pain in the butt. Somewhat thin, because I do water it down. But if you're using it, it's too wet. You're using too much glue, and that is why you're getting ripples. All right, so all I'm doing is just trimming this to fit this piece of paper, because I thought, why wouldn't that look cute? What did I make this one? Okay. Multitasking, but you're listening, baby. Okay, that's all right. I'll let you. I'll let you. Yeah, some fat people use Fabri-Tac. I can't use Fabri-Tac, not very often, because it gives me a headache. I'm not good with scented things. They don't jive well with me. All right, so I'm just putting some distress inks around these pieces. And I think what we're gonna do, let's plan on going to the sewing cam. Sewing cam lamb. We're gonna be going over there in just a moment. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lightly put glue onto this fabric. Basically, I'm just trying to hold it into place. It's okay if it kind of lifts up, because we're going to put a piece over it, and then we're going to sew on there. So I'll put the dragonfly there in the middle, and then we're going to sew around that. How long do personalized stamps take to make? Basically, Savina, what happens is I have to have so many in an order, and then we cut them. So it could be a day or two. It could be a week before they're cut, okay? To be honest. Because I wait till I get it. It's more efficient for me to wait a couple of days to get the enough on the order for the laser time. But it's not a long time. It's not going to be months. It just takes a few extra days. And the more you order at one time, the bigger the chance that your order will be cut really fast because you filled up the whole sheet of rubber. And remember, there's more. If you are a subscription holder, you get a discount on rubber stamps. And if you make a donation here on YouTube, thank you, Linda Gray, for your donation. You get a discount at my shop. So your rubber stamps will actually be like 10% off. Hey, let's go over here to the sewing machine and we're going to zigzag stitch around this. You missed out on the beginning, Julie? Oh, no, I'm sorry you missed out. All right, so I'm going to just stitch around here. Can y'all see that okay? I've made some changes, so I'm hoping it's better. Just stitching around. I'm using a regular sewing machine. I've got regular thread, regular needle, and I have got my zigzag stitch set up. I've got it somewhat narrow. I changed it today. I went 2.0 by 3.0 in the stitch length and width. I like mine because it's got an automatic thread cutter. So we just went all the way around. Oh, I just realized I didn't turn the camera for y'all. See, and I'm getting ready to do all of this up here, get it rearranged. I'm tired of the paint sitting there like that. I need it to be more put away so that I can have that flat surface for temporary storage of items when I'm live streaming. So I'm working on how do I want to store my paint differently. I'm really at a moment where I need to get some more storage containers. So I'm really trying to do my measuring and thinking and, okay, is that what I really want before I buy anything and it'd be the wrong thing? I hate that. What do you think? All right. Thank you, Julie. All right, let's go back over here. Okay, so now I've got this little element that can go on there. I think we need something, there's some texture in this background, don't you? I think we need a little something. So what if we grab a rubber stamp? Oh, maybe the beach rose. If we stamp the beach rose in that area, we'll get a nice look. Oh, thank you so much, Margie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's do the beach rose. I'm kind of giving y'all an opportunity to see how, you know, my thought process when I'm putting things together. It's all based on, you know, what did I have left over? What colors do I need to use? I'm really trying to use a lot of my scraps. Oh, thank you so much, Julie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. I'm just trying to get rid of things that I wasn't using. I found things that I hadn't used because it was in a different container clear across the room and mixed up with other stuff. So that's why I'm contemplating those clear, they're 14 by 14. They'll hold 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Some people call them iris containers. There's a couple of different brands out there. And I found some on Amazon. No, I found some at Michael's. They have a set of 12. And with shipping, it was $65. So I was trying to decide, do I really want those? I put a Duggar in your coffee and stirred it, and it tastes like there's none. Oh. All right, what'd you find on Amazon? Oh, did you just stop using creamer? It just takes getting used to. Ugh. But black today, well, I'm happy for you, Sam, because I can't do black coffee. All right, so if we put that back down, and then this is going to go kind of over it, so maybe up just a little bit. So now we have the pattern in the background. Didn't that dress that up just a little bit? And then this is going to go down here, and then this is going to go right up there. So let's glue our pieces down. What do you think? Is that coming together? Silly typos. Just slow down. Must be your coffee. No big pins. Oh yeah, I had a link for them. I shared them the other day to somebody else that was asking about them. I'll get the link after the live stream and I'll share it. If you're on the Facebook event, I'll share it in there, and then I'll come back and put it under this video for a link to them. And I appreciate y'all if you use my Amazon links. I get a little bit of a commission. I'm gonna make this a tuck spot at the bottom. I like that bright yellow. Just a splash of color. Kind of draw your eye down here. And then we'll put this up here. Kind of calm your eye down. Oh, thank you, Nadine, for your donation. They no longer work? Really? I haven't bought any in a while. I still have one. That sucks, because they used to work great. That makes me mad. See, I have a really old one. Unless this is not that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. I like that. I'm going to flip this over, build this side up, and then my pocket will be dry. Oh, thank you, Morgan, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I think this time, since I'm only making one journal for y'all today, and I have supplies to make two, in the next 2 days, I'm going to make a journal for myself. And my other goal is to try to use at least one sheet of scrapbook paper a day. I should have done that on this side. Okay, I like that. Now it's going to go down here. It's coming together so nicely. I've got a couple of journal cards pre-made that we'll use. Let's put this right about there. I kind of like that. Okay, so then I've got like that journal card and maybe this journal card. If I put it down enough glue. You like it? That was a quick one. I totally need to make one for myself, shouldn't I? Please share it, your journal for yourself. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Morgan. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll get a new link. I'll get a new link. I just had a new link the other day, but I thought I updated it in the spreadsheet. It should be in the spreadsheet. All right, so where am I? Oh, yeah. Where am I? I'm sitting here with y'all. All right, so now I'm going to take a mop-up page. Okay? And I fussy cut a couple elements. So we got those. And let's kind of look around. All right, so I made a pocket on that side. I think, oh yeah, we've got these elements that we could use. We could pair them with a dragonfly maybe. Making that kind of a neat little collage-y tuck spot. I think I kind of like that. What do you think? I think we need some book page or maybe a gel print. Oh, I've got some music. Is that enough? Is that too much? Do we need to go this way? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I do have a piece of this that if I made a second flag, I kind of like that. What do you think? I know it's bright, but I kind of like that. And I think I might like that better behind this guy without the music. I think that's what I want. All right, so I'm going to trim a couple of pieces of this. So let's see here. I want it just a little bit wider. So that's 2 inches. And I'll cut it a little bit shorter. And then let's do the same, probably 2 inches again. Let's see how that looks. No, 2 inches is too much over here. So 1.5. And I think I want it just slightly longer, but not crazy long. I don't want the V here. So I'm going to just come down and take off about 1/2 inch. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to go with aesthetics. You know, aesthetics. Aesthetics. Let's take off. Watching the Aussies. You love the blue. Thank you, Morgan. That is a gel print that I made and turned into a digital download. And I think it's called Blue and Teal Bubbles, something like that. By the way, if you are a donator, make sure you go over to my website at lindaisrael.com and tell me that you donated on YouTube and what your username is on YouTube if you have a different name, because you get the free digital downloads of many of those gel print downloads that I create. All right, so let's put some distress inks on these and we'll glue them together. I think maybe I want to do some stamping. I don't know. I sometimes feel like I don't do enough decorating, and sometimes I think, good grief, Linda, you've spent half an hour just on that one element. Don't have near enough time to get the things done. I know. Yeah, make an Australian themed item, Julie. Would love to see it. All right, I think I like this concept so far. I'll go ahead and I'm going to just glue this as one whole unit. Yeah, I guess you could use it as a tuck spot, but I find that it's really annoying if you don't have a good, I don't know, it doesn't stick up there very well. They'll slide out, and that's annoying. All right, so if we put that up here, and we had this dragonfly that could kind of come off onto the page. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. All right, so I just put a line of glue down the side, and we're going to glue these kind of right side by side, overlapping just a little bit. And then we're going to glue it down here. Oh, I think if I haven't already sent your stuff, Morgan, it is all been sent together, unless you just placed another order. So I tried to combine shipping on many things. There's several people that may have received an email from me where I was able to basically refund shipping. And what I did was I created a gift card in my shop that they can use to order. So check your email. And if you're missing you're not getting an email from me, you've been expecting something and you're not getting it, do message me on Facebook and let's try to chat there. Maybe there's something going on that one of the email companies that I was sending through was blocking my email. All right, I think I want the big yellow one on here and the blue one on there. And I think I like it this way. Kind of at an angle. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that would work. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down on my desk. And then I think what I want to do is add a little decoration to the page here before I glue all these down. I think I got this crooked up here. Okay. All right, so let's look at this area. And if I put these here, what can I put across the top? I think we can use the wildflowers, the sketched wildflowers. I'm liking using this as a texture stamp, a border stamp around the edge. I don't know why, but I kind of like coming in from the top, you know, basically it would be upside down. And this should come over, so I'm going just far enough. And I'll just kind of rotate it every so often. All right, so if that's across the top, I think we should go ahead and go around the sides too. So I'm just kind of gauging how far down so I don't have to stamp as much. And I'm just varying the height every so often of the flowers so you get a little bit of texture all the way around. All right, so that's going to go there. Let's glue those down. You had to let the dogs out? All right, so we're going to go like this. All right, if y'all have any questions, speak up. I'm trying to watch the chat. Y'all are off on a tangent. I can't keep up with tangents. I can only make my own tangents. So in your craft space, whether it be you get to pull a card table out and use that until it's dinner time, or you have a full-blown room, what is the biggest issue you have in your craft space? What is it that bothers you the most, or you have too much of? I kind of like that. And we'll get a couple of cards and stick up under there, but I think we're going to go ahead and go to this side. And I've got these two elements. I think maybe we should do something at the bottom with those. I've got a little bit of this purple I don't think I have enough. Let's see. What else do I have? I'm digging in my extra bin. I have this. This is just a scrap of, I was messing around with distress oxides. So why not cut that? And then maybe we'll do another going that way. Do a little strip. All right, so I'm going to cut this, I think. Let's look at it. So if I had that like this, this like that. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can do that. That would be 1.25 inches. And I was going to see how big this was. So it looks like it's 5.5. So I'm going to take off about 1/4 inch, make it 5 1/4. Because then we can make this, come on, a little pocket, okay, on this side. And we'll just make this kind of a little tuck spot. Get a drink. Oh yeah, y'all get in on the raffle. Organizing everything so it's accessible and not forgotten. That your work table's too small, Kathy. Mine is too. Tangent alert. Yes, y'all get in on the raffle. It's terrible. Oh, I like this so far. And I have a little piece left over. Okay. Let's put some distress inks on there. Y'all get in on the raffle. My biggest problem with MySpace is that my husband insists on using parts of that house for himself, selfishly taking possible craft space. I tried to convince Henry to let me put my craft room in our master bedroom, because basically you sleep in there, you have your clothes in there, so it's not like I need exercise equipment or that's kind of space in that room. We need space for the bed and our dressers, and he wasn't having any part of that. Okay, I like this. Now I think I'm gonna leave it pretty plain on this piece. And on this piece, I think we need a little decoration around there. We've already got the wildflower stamp out, so I'm going to go ahead and use it on these edges. All right, so we just added, because it's almost like you had scrapbook paper that you stamped on. See why I don't use as much scrapbook paper? And then we're just going to put the printed element kit right on top. Yeah, that's funny. He's like, no. He didn't want to do that. Get it on sale now so you can use it 5 years from now. I know, see? And I stopped buying like that. The last thing I bought was some paper, some scrapbook paper, but I really have good intentions of using it. But it's in a box over here right now because I didn't have room to put it where I needed to be able to access it. So I'm working on that. Okay, I like that. And we're going to just make this a little tuck spot on the side. How did this get here, Sam? I don't remember that. When did I buy that? How long have I had that? I have stuff that I have had since, oops, I guess I didn't glue this one down. Since, like, I don't know, 1999 is when I moved into this house. And I made that a tuck spot. But I also decided to make the second layer a tuck spot. So if we want, we can stick something in behind and then here as well. All right, we ready for the love a whole room to yourself? Yep. And it turns light and it surfaces from the poly. Yes, exactly. Yeah, go shopping at Craft Room for free. Oh, my dear. Good intentions. All right, well, let's do the raffle. Let's give away 200 junk bucks right now. And the winner is Bonnie Lipke. Congratulations. You got 200 junk bucks so you can buy more crap to put in your space. Oh, dear. Okay, let me grab. All right. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm calling this a bag o' junk. And I don't know that it's really junk in that it's things that I think other people could use. Like, here is a greeting card from the 1990s, probably around 94, of this little dots, dozens of terrific stamps, little girl, stamped on a piece of watercolor or regular paper. Here is an envelope that has a birdhouse on it. Here's the same birdhouse with a saying, and it's been embossed. This is just a piece of paper. Oh, these are just folded cards, it looks like. Folded card. Here's a sunflower that I painted way back then. There's another one. I thought this would be kind of fun that you could get. You could even give them away, but you can use these in your journals. And here, oh, I don't even know why, but this is a Christmas card that I made. So you can open it up. Merry Christmas. So you get a Christmas card from me. And then what else? You get some size that I use to make bookmarks. I even have a stamped one here that was given to me. So you can glue that onto another piece of paper. And here's another little bear angel. So you get the bag of junk. Little sunflowers and some checker paper. So you can even make something with those. So I'm giving you an opportunity to create or pass it along to someone else or throw it away. I don't care. It's your problem once you get it. Okay, congratulations, Bonnie, on your coupon code. I'll be emailing you that, so be on the look for it. Alrighty. Alright, so we got those two. So up here is kind of plain. What can we put up there? No, I haven't used any of the words today, so let's get some of the words out. And I moved it, so let me grab my bag. Oh! So I'm trying to limit how many scraps I keep. So just to give y'all a visual of what this is, it's the bottom half of a paper sack that I've been filling up with my paper scraps. And so my goal or thought is I'm going to limit myself to what will be held in this bag. And when this bag gets full, I can't put any more in it. So it's not full yet. It's only down on the bottom here. And then these are like the printer messed up, just scraps of paper that I cut up. There's even some mixed media page. Jaime, I want that one. Oh, and here's some more papers that we could use. So I'm just kind of trying to go through these and use some of these elements. Oh, here's something we can use this. I may put the extra over there for my journal. It's like, oh, I went shopping in the trash. Oh dear. What if we did, I've got these two strips, so I was going to save one for my journal. But what if we did that strip across the top of the page there? just to give it something a little more across the top there. And then maybe we'll do, see, this is where I need a blank space to put things. I don't have a blank space. I'm working on it. I do also have these little flowers, and I'm thinking maybe that's what we'll do, because I need to use them. I've got another set. I think that'll work. Okay. I like that. So I'm going to trim this piece to be as long as my page. And then I think we'll use some words and stamp those out. So, you know, I'm trying to keep the crap, but, you know, you like my plan? That's a good plan. Great idea. I mean, just, you don't need the stuff. If you keep saving every little scrap, my God, you'll have a mess like I did. I can't save it all. Robin, you're going to be totally flabbergasted when you see this room. It is so different now. Okay, I think that's what I want, is that's going to go here. And I think I may just cut it off even across the page, even though it's going to cut off some of that flower. And I think I want to make a journal card maybe with the word notes on it. Yeah, and on this day, that'll be good. Okay, so I got a plan. We're going to do some stamping. We're going to put this together as a layer. So I'm going to go ahead. These are stickers. I didn't know they were stickers. I thought they were just strips of paper. So many, many, many years ago, I did a live stream and I was gluing these down. And someone pointed out, those are stickers. So, I'm peeling the sticker away. Yes, sir. I'm peeling the sticker away. All right, so I'm going to just lay this across here. And then I'll just cut off the excess. Cut it off, cut it off. I hate wasting things, but sometimes it's okay. You just have to. Because there's really not that, I mean, you can find something to do with it. I'm not going to today. All right, so I put that up there. I think we need a little flourish or something here. So what, let's do a dragonfly across the corner here. Yeah. All right, let's glue this down. My wife, the girl that glues down stickers. Yep, that was me. All right, what are we doing here? I'm reading. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to catch up. Making fun of Henry. Sam, bundle them up. Send out some happy mail. That's what I'm starting to do. I'm just putting together little packets of things that I can give away during my live streams. Okay, I like that so far. So let's stamp notes on here. Oh, I didn't get... There's two sides to the paper. Let's get it closer to me so I can see it. All right. And I didn't leave it down long enough. You got to leave it on there for a moment. All right, notes. So if we did notes, and on this day, I'm just going to flip it around and stamp on this side. You're all getting scraps in your orders too. I'm going to start doing it. You're going to start getting stuff random in your orders. Like, what the heck is this? Linda's been cleaning again. In fact, I packaged up a couple of things for my local people. I got to make deliveries tomorrow. And I made up a little bag of things. And I put a note in there. It says, congratulations, you get surprise goodies or something like that. And they're yours to do whatever you wish. I do not care. Okay, so I've got notes. And on this day, and we still have a little piece of this. And look at there. I bet you if I cut that in half, that might look all right. So let's see how big this was. That's 2.5. So 1 1/4. I can kind of do math sometimes. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to use these little scraps. And we'll say on this day, maybe we'll do it in the middle. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I think we need to stamp on the background, though. No more scraps. I know, that's why I'm using it up. That was all that's left. It's going in the trash. That was left. It's going in the trash. All right, let's stamp on that. No more scraps. Cut it in half. All right, let's put, what did we use? We used the wildflower stamp. So I'll get that. I'm going to stamp it over that. I don't know, something about adding the stamping gives it just a little bit more texture when you layer on top of it. I mean, doesn't it make a big difference? I think it does. Whether you want to agree with me or not. We're going to glue it together. My scraps look different because you do different things than I do, Julie. You're not into the bright colors. You know, I play with the same color scheme over and over and over. Oh, I saw some pictures that you shared. That's amazing. It was so pretty. Thank you, Lori, Morgan, Nadine, Margie, and Linda for your donation today. All right, so you like that. So do I want to put it... Let's fold our page. Because then sometimes it's a little bit easier to decide where do you want to put something. And I think I like the idea of it somewhat in the center. And then here's a journal card that I made that we can put in the pocket. So let's do that. So we did add some stamping. And even though I didn't sew on this page, there's sewing in the journal card. All right. I kind of like that. All right, so let's flip this over. I'm going to put on this day. We need a journal card for it. Let's see what I have here. I have a piece of purple. I think that purple would look good. Let's go ahead and round the corners. I'm going to do 2 cards at the same time just because it's easier. Then I'll have it done. So when I make my journal. All right, so we'll use that. What else can we use here? I've got wish or lotus flower. Let's do specimen. We'll do specimen. I've decided today I'm just going to kind of take my time and make some pages and see how they come together. So you're really seeing a lot of the raw putting it together, coming up with the ideas today. All right, so what if we did specimen? It needs to be, I think it needs to be in the center on that one. Okay, let's put. Okay, so I like that. I think maybe we need to put a little something behind there. I've got some pink fabric here. What if we were to attach that? Maybe we'll sew. I don't know, let me look. Let's see how we can do this. Cut it. That would go on there. What if we had a little piece of purple paper and we make it kind of like a little, I don't know, a little tab? No, that sticks up too far. Because then it covers up on this day. I don't think it needs it. I think it just is this. We'll just glue it down. I was trying to decide if I want to sew it. I think I'm just going to glue it down. Fabric glove scraps. You know, remember when you have a piece of clothing that may be damaged, it's not worthy of donating to the Goodwill, but it was a pretty pattern. You probably loved it. Cut it up. Throw some black paints on cat spatters, then everything's covered in black paint spatters. It's no big deal. All right, let's put this. We could go sew that, but I think I like it even without the stitches. And then I have from the Positive Vibes kit. So I'm just going to grab a card. And I think we'll just put that one. Do what you love and love what you do. And so I just made that a little tuck spot. Okay. So there's our page. We've got spots here we can put journal cards. So I've got a couple of the planner kit journal cards. So we can stick those on our page like that. And you can add more to it if you so desire. But there's another page made. I'll put another mop-up page here. All right, so looky, I have doilies. I have doilies. So here's what I'm going to do. I folded one in half. So we're just going to line this up and fold them in half. So I know where my fold is, pretty much. It's easier once you do it when it's somewhat dry. I'm going to get a page here that... Here we go. This would be good. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it like that. All right. So I want to make this a color that would look really good on here. Maybe this really dark blue would look good on that green. We're not going to journal on top of it, so we want a pop of color. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So this is this dark blue. Love the green. Bye, everybody. Oh, no. No, sounds Robin. I wonder if I pretend to be crafting, I can mop up my floor. There you go, Margie. Robin Finn. All right, so I'm just going to spray that. And it's kind of adding some color to this mop-up page that I made. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Jennifer, the green is from the Dragonfly kit. I thought you got that color, didn't you? Didn't you get a package of the Dragonfly? Tattered Angels? All the colors I'm using today are from the Tattered Angels kits. I have an abundance of Tattered Angels, so I'm trying to use it up a little bit more. I've these tubs that are back here. That one and that one both have tons of bottles of Tattered Angels in them. So what I've been doing is every time I find a rogue bottle, I've been putting it over there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dedicate whatever I have the most of to a bin, and then put on the outside, you know, green Tattered Angels if that's the most I have, or blue, or green, or blue, yellow. I'm saying the same colors, y'all. Pink. Pardon me. I know I hardly have any yellows, so it's not worthy filling up one of those bins with yellow. All right, so I thought, this was my idea. I would take this page, and do I want to do it on the side, or do I want to do it on the top? I think I kind of like the top, because then I can put any of these elements on top of that. Yeah? You like it? Oh, my nose is... I think I like that. So all I'm going to do then is I'm going to just put some glue on the edge here. Little dots. I'm barely kind of letting the tip of my glue touch the page. And we'll slide that over. I'm trying to make sure I've got it somewhat in the center. All right. So I'm just going to gently press it into place. And then I'm going to go to the other side. They make the ink color too hard. It's getting humid. Yeah. Yeah. So that's bad if it's getting humid. That means we could get that rainstorm that's supposed to come in later, and the wind that's supposed to be with it could cause tornadoes if it's warming up. We don't want it to warm up yet. All right, so I'm just going to do the same thing over here. Ah! Julie, you're in the winter, aren't you? Aren't you just coming? Are you coming out of winter yet? All right, we'll line that up. Press it into place. So it's a quick way to dress up your page without adding a whole lot of bulk. And you can do this with your tea-dyed and coffee-dyed doilies. This is my version, using lots and lots of color. All right, so now, do I want to do some rubber stamping? I think this could go right on top. And that looks really cute up there. You're coming into winter. Okay, gotcha, Julie. This time we're not making a tuck spot. We're just going to just glue some elements on the page. It just happened to fit. These were like I guess they're a 4-inch doily. I think that's about right. So they were just the right size. You like the doilies, Tanya? All right, well, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Different ways to decorate a page. All right, how's it going out there, everybody? I just keep thinking about rearranging my room. Rain's good where you come from. I think I like it just like that. I don't think it needs anything extra. because that just gives us a nice writing surface. I'm going to set this aside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I've got a piece of pink copy paper. All right. So we've used a book page. We've used mop-up paper. Now we've got a piece of copy paper. I used some scrapbook paper on another page. I'm trying to see if there's something. Ooh, look at this this dark teal with that. Woo, that's bright. I have a couple of journal cards laying here that we could use. I need to save that one. And I still have some we could cut. So what if we did something with that teal? Let me look at my fussy cut pages. I've got what if we were to cut these out and use these really bright colored images? I'm also going to look over here on my little tray, see if I had any stamped images back. Needed a stack? Need a snack? Is it snack time? I need a snack. I'm trying to do my shake. I'm digging in a pile that's over here beside me of elements that were left over from the other journals that I've made. I don't know. What do I have? I'm just dilly-dallying too much on this pile. I don't have as many things as I thought I did. So, let's see here. What if... we want to do that? We could, this time, use a little bit of the sheet music, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to cut this out. I was going to stamp on that other page, too, and I forgot. Maybe that's what we'll do on this one. We'll stamp on this one. Okay. I'm going to cut these out. These are from one of the kits. Make some nachos. Yeah, I had the first rain in a long time. We were supposed to get it tonight. We had, they said there's going to be flash flooding. There was going to be high winds. And they thought it was going to hit today. And then they've changed the prediction that it's going to hit around midnight. All right. Sometimes I use my scissors to trim things out. All right. What do we want to do on this page? Yeah, I look. No, we're just from Oklahoma. I've listened to a lot of Reba. I have listened to a lot of Reba. All right, so how about if we do some stenciling on here? This is the half sheet stencil from the June Stencil Club. So I'm going to put it down, and I think what I'll do is I've got that turquoise color here, so it'll kind of make a purple a little bit in the openings. And we'll grab a scrap of paper ready. All right, so we're going to spray. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of that deep pink and just hit it in a couple of spots. Because when I do, it's going to mop up differently. So we'll mop this up. And then let's spray the backside. I'll add a little bit of the pink. Hit the heat tool and set it aside. Yeah, we just go out and watch the stars, the sky. Yeah, it does change up the design, doesn't it? You have options. So here's the half page mopped up. And by mixing that pink in there, we get a little bit of this purple hue on here. And then there's what it looks like on that pink paper. I'll just go ahead and spray this side. There's some splatters. And dry it real fast. Probably, Tanya. I think that's what it's moving really slow. Oh, thank you, Mardigan. Thank you. Yeah, just go out and watch the storms. That's what we do. You see how that comes out, the coloring? All right, let's go ahead and fold this in half. And I think this side is a little bit plainer, but we're going to fix that up. How about... My stencils have been rearranged. Okay, here we've got the one of the little daisy stencils. I've got Distressing Mermaid Lagoon, and I want to put a little pattern. It'll be real subtle. The last hailstorm, go out and get in the saw. Throw it around. We never really threw it around. We usually stayed away from the hail because it didn't want to get hit on the head. All right, you ready for the reveal? Ta-da! So we have little flowers all over our page. Little flowers all over our page. All right, so what do we have? For a little bright color down there. And we can put some journal cards in those pockets. And then let's stamp something for up here. Oh, let's do the border stamp. So we're going to do one of these. This is the little flower daisy chain border. And since we've kind of used it in the background, we'll use it here. So fold this in half. Grab my scrap of paper. I'm going to decide this is my top. And I want to stamp this with the flower coming down. So we have that look across the top. I do not use repositionable adhesive. I know some people do. It depends on why you want to use it. Most of the time, it sticks too much to whatever you're working with, and it can be rather annoying. Okay, I like that. And I think if we put something down here, what if we put a dragonfly right there? I like that. And let's go over here. Okay, so let's put one of these in the corner, and then we'll have a tuck spot that we can use. So we've added the patterning in the background, created some writing space, add a little embellishment at the top. All right, so let's go across here. Thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate your support. Grateful to you to hanging out here with me. Hey, Ada, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just telling everybody I've been shipping out all the orders, so be on the lookout for them. I think I tried to remember to hit the button send email with the orders. I don't always remember that. Okay, I like that. So we'll have some journal cards that'll go in these pockets. So let's flip this over. Got these little flowers here. Maybe we'll use those next. I decided this time to leave the sheets all cut together for the most part while I was getting ready, and I was just trying to do them as I came to an idea. And then I don't know, I guess it was either taking me too long today or I was contemplating too much, because I was like, I'm not going to get where I need to be. I generally fussy cut everything a day or two prior to my live stream, but I've been so busy doing the subscription boxes that I didn't get a chance to sit down and fussy cut. Thank you so much, Barb, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I got your message, Barb. I'm holding your order. All right, so I've got this piece. I think we need something else to go with it. So maybe we'll grab a book page or something here. Let's look and see what we've got. I keep trying to use the sheet music, but I don't like the look. I have this perforated paper that was from a project when I worked full time, and I happen to have a sheet in my mop-up bucket, and I noticed that it was perforated. So what if we did something like that? Let's cut this into some strips. Maybe we'll even put a piece of fabric with it or something. All right, so these are roughly an inch. If I go an inch and a half, that'll kind of give me a nice little border, even though it's got this icky part at the bottom. I'm just going to move this up. Oh, thank you, Tanya, for your donation. And cut this. So those are about 2 1/4. Let's see. Yeah, 2 1/4. So that'll be our little piece behind our, it's a domino image, is kind of what I call it. So 1 inch and a quarter, right? No, 1.5 inches. I almost did that wrong, Linda. Almost did it wrong. Sometimes I get the other piece of paper and use it as a guide. Then I remember and get it done right. All right, so I got those pieces. All right, so if that were to go on there, let's go ahead and put some distress ink on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Oh, when you're blending, Yeah, the little pieces of stencils, sometimes they get stuck. You're pushing too hard. You have to slow down. You're being too aggressive. Because I find if I'm being too aggressive, my shoulders start to hurt. I think I want the drip coming from the top. We put something like that. Let's do some stamping behind there. Oh, maybe this is the leafy vine? I think it's what it is. Let's just stamp that in the corner. All right, so we're going to stamp it like that. Like that. That. Let's see what that looks like. So do we want it all the way up here? Yeah, I think so, with that coming out. We can even put a word on here if we want. All right, so let's do it again. My husband said he might come home early, so I guess he decided to stay at the shop. I decided to come down the page a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so now, if I put this up here, that looks pretty good. All right, let's glue this together. I always like the leafy branch. Yeah, it's a nice background. It's neutral. It can go with many different things. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for being here. I understand. Have a great day. Oreo, is that you in there? I guess Henry is here. Okay, Henry is here. I didn't think Henry was here. Now let's glue this together. It's already 5 o'clock. I gotta hurry. I'm gonna see how many more pages we need to make. Hey, Janice, thank you for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, okay, let's do this wish and the little number, and we'll put that on the page. Thank you so much for your donation. I sent your order and your journals. I don't remember. I sent all your stuff. Thank you so much for your purchases, and thank you for your patience and waiting on your prizes. It takes me a while. Oh, thank you, Ada. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just quickly cutting out a couple of the elements here. All right, so let's see if I put wish like that. I think I like that. Just put that like there. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. It's time for the raffle. You get to get in on the raffle and you get a bag of junk. Who wants the bag of junk? It's small. It'll fit in a 6x9 envelope. That's what my other goal was, is to make up small packages so it doesn't cost me as much for shipping, but you get a lot of goodies in it. All right, I think I like that. Makes a little cluster there. And we've got spots here. So we've got this journal card and this journal card, and we stamped the dragonfly there. We stamped the leaf. All right, let's see what I got now. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I think we need to do one more, at least. All right. I think maybe I got this scrapbook paper out, but I don't think I like it with the colors that we have. So here's my pages so far, but I don't think that yellow goes. And here's this page that I made earlier today, where I made sprays and I used some scrapbook paper. These were some cards that I had using Norella's images. This is from the Dragonfly Delight kit. I just happened to find it. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool. It makes it a little more eclectic by mixing the kits together. And then over here, thoughts, using the elements from the kit and some fabric, and I stamped around those little notepads. Here's a gel print. That's another one of those purple papers that I had. This is from the Positive Vibes kit. Thank you, Jeanette, for your donation. This is from the Dancing Dragonflies kit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Sam. I think the yellow is not the right color. Let's see. The blue side even better. Isn't that cool? How that came together. All right, so I'm gonna grab. I'll look up here at my scrapbook papers and see what I have. I have a bunch of these pads, and I've just been trying to use them up. I wonder. And I'm thinking maybe this page. And I'm going to go ahead and get a second one out because I'm going to use it later to make a page. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is look at this and decide, do I want it to go up and down this way, or do I want it to go, this way in my journal? And I think I like it this way. So that means I need it to be 11 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this 12 by 12 down to 11 inches wide. Yes, I know I did create a scrap. I'll figure something else with it. I may make it into a belly band. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to come up here to the 8.5 inch mark. And you can do one of two things. You can cut this off, just make it the same size, or I'm going to score this and it's going to become a pocket. So if you've got scrapbook paper, just go through it and see what matches whatever you're working on, or it's close enough to matching. Okay, why aren't you folding? Did I not get it scored? I didn't even get it scored. I guess I didn't have it in there all the way. There. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and this is 3.5 inches, and I don't need it to be that deep. So I'm going to basically come back. All right, I want that to be at least 2.5. So I'm just going to score this. So I can fold it over. And then that'll be my pocket. So it'll give it stability. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, the covers. Yeah, I understand what you're saying about the covers. Yeah, because you could cover them up and layer other stuff over it. All right, kind of like that. This is kind of plain. We've got this busy side. So for this back here, let's use a stencil on it. Oh. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it backwards, okay? I'm going to lay it in my spray box. And I think I want to spray it with the purple pop, just a little bit, real lightly. So it's not just stark white, okay? Because sometimes when you stencil design, the rest of the page is white. So I want to add just a little bit of a color in that background. Yeah, I understand what you mean. You got a shock and got electric. All right, don't be making fun of my spelling errors. All right, so this is from one of the past stencil clubs. I just like this pattern a lot. So I'm going to put that down. Since the other side is blue, I'm going to use the blue water. It's a lighter shade of that darker blue that we had earlier. And let's mop up. Mop up. Mop up paper. Here we go. I love making mop up papers. They're so much fun. All right, so I'm going to hit the heat tool and set it aside for a second. Hot chocolate. Oh, that'll be good. Yum. I need to refill my shake. I drank it all. Hey, barman. He's probably gone outside. He'll ignore me. Oh, look at that. Ain't that gorgeous? You only tease those that you love. Sometimes I forget to do spell check, okay? Thank you so much, Robin, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's that? So now when we pull this up, so it kind of ties it in with the blues. It's got the blues. I'm so blue for you. Let's see what we can use. Oh, this is one of my favorite stamps. This is from the Textured Edges. And I really like using it. So what I'm going to do is fold this. Fold it the correct way first, real fast. All right. So we're going to stamp down the side here. And it just adds a little bit of embellishment to that edge. It's not overly bold. It's just there. And if I did this right... Oh, I didn't make it. I wasn't down far enough. Okay. So I did that side. I don't need to do the bottom unless I want to do it on the pocket, but I think we're good. Okay. Oh, I got a little crooked. Like that. See how that changes that up a little bit? Did I do... Oh, you know what? I forgot. Huh. That's funny. I told y'all to get in on the raffle, but I forgot to do it. All right. Cleaning my hands off. Let's pick another prize. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm seriously giving y'all random stuff here. All right, let's pick the winner of the bag of junk. Oh, I got more people in there. Bag of junk. Bag of junk. We got a bag of junk. I'm so clever. Oh, so clever. You want to be as clever as I am. All right, is everybody in on the raffle now? Okay. I'm getting the next prize ready. All right, the winner of the bag of junk is Moochit2880. I don't know who that is, so whoever you are, Mud Hut. I see it now. Mud Hut 2880. I need your mailing address. So make sure people want some junk, Missy always says. Go ahead and message me on my website at lindaisrael.com with your mailing address and your full name. And if you can, please create a user account while you're there. That way, if you plug in all your address information, then it's easier for me to make a shipping label to send out your prize. Alrighty. And Robin's sharing the contact. All right, so the next prize is going to be some little tied together goodies. So we've got, it's a sample of fabric. It could be a coaster. You could make a tag out of it. You get these little charms. It says charming thoughts. And it says something princess, maybe good girl, something like that. Little girly things. These are some chipboard tabs. And then here's a bag of random die cut shapes. So let's get that giveaway. Reset. Tied up stuff. I'm just going to do it. Tied up stuff. Tied up stuff. All right. Thank you so much, Margarita, for your donation. All right. So we made a decoration around the edge. I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down. And then I'm going to glue this as a pocket. Thank you so much, Margarita, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this will go up here. This will go over there. All right. So y'all get in on the raffle. I have these flowers. What if we were to put those on top of here? And maybe these guys up here. I had this little scrap earlier. I may need something else. Maybe this pink fabric. I don't know. Let's fussy cut this out and think about it. You love the edge stamp, Julie? Thank you. I'm trying to just use up some of the things I already have. think of different ideas. I'm trying to work through this rather quickly. Fussy cut takes a little bit of concentration. Unless you want to cut it all off. So what do you think? Maybe we put that down there at the bottom. Gives it a little pop of color. And I think I'm going to have to trim out a couple of cards. I might have one over here that was pre-made that I could use. What do y'all think of the fabric? Love my florals. You have to say, yeah, the florals are fun. They're fun to play with. Next Monday, you know, I really think what I'm going to start doing this week, now that I've got the subscription box done, is I'm going to start just grabbing a few things on my desk and make a page and set it aside. And then I'm going to grab the next thing and make a page. I need to bust up some of my stash. I haven't done that in a while. I've concentrated so much on the kits that I'm offering that I don't get to make the extra random pages very often. So I think that's what I'm going to do the next few days, is make a journal for myself and then make extra journal pages that I can use for an eclectic journal. I used to make 2 or 3 journal pages even after I put together the journal, just so I have extras. All right, I think I like the pink behind there, so I'm going to trim this. And I'll do the same over here, and then we'll put the distress inks down, and then we'll just glue all this on the page. Do I have it up high enough? Making sure we got it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to glue down the fabric real quick. Just put little dots on it. Sometimes I'll put my block on it. Block on it! Like flowers. Some people think it's soothing to fussy cut. I don't find it soothing to fussy cut. I do tend to have my mind wander. So I guess in a sense, it's kind of one of those things that you're concentrating on it, but at the same time, when you're concentrating on it, your mind can start to wander, you know, so you can think about things as you're cutting it out. I like to listen to music. I'm hoping that one of these days I'll get the earbuds I want that have the over-the-ear hook, because I can't do the in-ear ones. They don't stay in my ear. Then I can have more music in my life. Okay, what do you think? We've got a little bit of some layers that we're putting together here. So we'll glue this one down. We used a doily today. We used fabric. Oh my gosh, we used stencils. We used stamps. Used some old book pages. Used some gel print. And there's still some of the Dancing Dragonflies subscription boxes left. There's some of the large printed journal, the planner, and the mini left. I think there's 1 or 2 of the Glimmer Mists left. Okay, I like that. All right, so let's get a couple of journal cards. Here, let's do these three. I'm just going to get my paper cutter out and cut on my way. Line them up today on the cutter. Set it aside. Rotate and cut. You can do it. Stretch your stuff. Kind of tones down that page with... come on. With a little lighter color. And I'll go ahead and do this one too. Alright, I know that was boring. She's just cutting paper, y'all. I think... What if we were to do that? And then let's put distress inks on these guys. Right, exactly. Why should it have all the fun? I bought a used Brothers Scan and Cut, and I got it to work a couple of times, but most of the time it would not see the line to cut, and it was really frustrating, so I just quit using it. I guess I should sell it, but I feel bad because I don't really think that it works that well. Okay, there we go. We've got a little bit in there, and I don't know that we need to add anything to this page. It would detract from the pattern unless I just put a writing page on top of it. Maybe I reorganized my little notepads. I have all these colors, so I put them like this, and it's so much easier to reach in and grab one that I want. Do we want to put, as I got way too many, do we want to put that on the page so you have some writing space? We could add a little decoration to it. Maybe. You really like that paper? I do too, Sam. You have the E55 earbuds from Raycon, Morgan. Hey, Morgan, send me the link or the name of that in an email so I can look at them. Because the ones that go in my ears, I have problems with. They just fall out. We've done all kinds of stuff. Now remember, you don't have the paper pads, Julie. You can make your own paper, because in this case, it was just a little bit of a texture, so you could have taken some brown paint and just kind of swiped it, or ink pad and swiped it. You can layer a stencil over the top of it with 2 different colors. You know, you can do this. And I've had these for a long time. And I don't use them that often because y'all are like, where'd you get that pad? I don't know. I think it's from Hobby Lobby. They might still have it. All right, I think, let's stamp something down this edge. You vote writing space. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't use the little postcard stamp. I wanted to. I wonder if we could add a postcard on top. All right, let's put a little postcard in that purple. And let's use the flower. What is this? Flower bunch? Can't remember what I called it. And we'll do it. I'm going to do it in this gray, the watering can. Now, do I want to go all the way around or just that one side? I think just the one side. So I'm going to do it on the opposite corner over here. There. I was kind of making that pattern. All right, let's stamp this guy. Get a stamp pad. Let's stamp it twice on this purple paper. Just the one side, just the one side. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and stamp it out because I know that I want to do it for the other journal. Why not just stamp it now? I got it out. So lay that in the pile. Oh, I didn't cut that very straight, Linda. Cut it straight. Get it right, man. I think we need a little bit of a book page. All right, so we got the little tiny postcard upside down. Tiny postcard. I didn't see it. What? Love it. Said just the one side. You're very welcome. Just the one side. Aren't the postcards cute? I love them. I love how they've come out. Okay, so if I put this here, I want it up at the top. So I'm going to glue this down. Glue it down. I've already misplaced my bone folder. Here it is. And we'll glue this one down. That was watering can. I kind of like this color. I got lucky when I went to Joann's a little while back. They had a coupon, or it was on sale. I don't remember which, but it was a lot less expensive. All right, so we've got that. So what if we do a little cluster in this corner? I have this was a page that, well, I spilt some Tattered Angels, and it made a huge mess. I don't think it needs to be super big, so I'm just going to pare it down a little bit. All right, so we've got to start there. So I'm going to make one more little piece like that. Maybe right here. All right, so I got two little pieces. What if... Oh, I haven't used any lace, but I just found some. So what if we did a little piece of lace? Oh, about that one. I don't use lace very often, y'all. Oh, we'll colorize it. Thank you so much for your donation, Aiden's mom. All right, so just going to lay this across. All right, so what color should I make that? Should I make that a dark blue? maybe this dark blue. Ah, drop it. It won't make it super dark, but it'll put a little bit of color on it. All right, let's try it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't sell lumber. No. Something to that Dawn thing. I just slapped down some paper and just kept picking it up until it was all cleaned up. All right, so get a little texture there. I'm going to put some distress inks on this scrap. Enough blue? Too much blue? All right, well, I'll fix it. I'm going to fix it. All right, let's do a little piece about that big. Enough blue. Oh, hey, Mary. Hello, lady. How are you? Thank you for your donation. I hope you are well. All right. All right. All right. I'm breaking up the blue. All right. How's that? Is that better? All right. So I'm going to do it like this. Do it like that. And then we'll put this on here. In fact, we're going to go to the sewing machine and we're going to stitch it down. Ha! Asking, oh, yes, yes, I do have some, Connie. Yes, let me put, Robin, put a note, add Glimmer Mist tops to shop. Gotcha, Jessica. Your username was put in wrong. All right, so I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to stitch right around the postcard, which is going to put all these pieces together. So there you go. Is that better? Is that okay? Does that calm it down a little bit? I'm using all kinds of stuff today. I haven't used lace and a doily. All right, so there's that piece. All right. Sewing lamb cam's already over with. All right, let's glue that down. I'll put this one over here. Like so. All right, I think we need a word up here, so let's grab a word. How about... live your best life. I am enough. Let's put I am enough. I think that'll work. I am enough. It is enough to be me. All right, so let's see if we got it straight. And I think we can put it, let's put it on this side. I was thinking out there, but I think right here would be good. Chat lag today on Yuri and Robin. Dang, I missed the sewing lamb. Salty, silly cat always needs food. You love the stitching around the small images? It does make it really nice, doesn't it, Morgan? All right, let's go ahead. Stamp this on this side. All right, I think I now have enough pages made. And I know I have a huge mess on my desk. So I'm just getting a few things out of the way. Please move out of the way. Put you over here, put you over there. Put this away where you belong. I'm kind of looking forward to having a little bit more space over here that's cleared out, so that I can put things as I'm working. It's not about storing it there all the time. It's a temporary spot that's empty most of the time. All right, so we've got this page. I get more room on my desk. And I've got a few pages over here. I'm going to get out. All right, so we've got this scrapbook paper page with the pockets on the inside. And I have this page that I made off camera, but I think I want this in the center of the journal. I think I like the way that looks, so I'm going to put it over here. And then I've got another page where I collaged on the back side by using another book page and gave us some additional writing space. So let's put that right about here maybe. And then I've got mop-up paper pages. There's another one. So I'll put one here. And then we've got this page that I think I'm going to put like that. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 4 printed pages. Y'all can tell me which one do you want me to use for the cover. 2 dragonflies, mini dragonflies. Which one do you want me to use for the cover? While I grab some pages. 1, 2. Make sure I don't have any duplicates. Okay, I don't. Put those over there. Oh, that's better. That just makes me so much better. And I'm able to clean it off. Okay, wake up, Robin. Yawn. All right, which one do you want? Didn't get a nap before the live today. Do you want me to use the multi-dragonfly for the journal cover? Or are we going to overtime, or did you lost an hour, Julie? We're not over yet. Haven't made it to 6 o'clock yet. Right, please. You can't say mini dragonflies. All right, we're going to use the mini dragonflies, I think. All right, multi, please. Multi, definitely. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got you. I hear you. I smell what you're cooking. Multi dragonflies. All right, so that's what we're going to use. All right, so which do I want to be my first page? So I think it'll be that. And one there. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that kind of gives me a nice mix. So we're going to grab. Got it. You think you typed before the options were given, Barb? That's funny. Multi dragonflies are with the scrapbook paper page next to that pink. And we'll get the printed page, the screen page. I like how this has come together. Thank you, Mary and Jennifer and Margarita and Robin and Jeanette and Ada and Janice and Tanya, Barb, Lori, Morgan, Nadine, Margie, and Linda Gray for your donations today. I greatly appreciate your support. So what's going to happen here is we'll do the last drawing in just a moment. So if y'all haven't already get in on the raffle, do so now. I will bind the journal. Then we will pick the winner of the tied together goodies. I don't remember what I called it now. And then I will do a flip through of the journal today. And those of you that have donated, you have an opportunity to win this journal. Remember, your donation gives you a discount in my shop. It also gives you several free digital downloads, even using like the gel print downloads that I have. All right, so I just put some binder clips on here to help hold this together, or giant paper clips help hold this together. I got a little template. I'm using my junk journal tools. You always jink yourself, but OMG, this journal, you love it? Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I've got that V'd up in here. Grab my Tim Holtz craft pick and punch 3 holes. So I want to make sure it's right in that V. And here we go. Put away the tools so you don't stab yourself. And we need 3 times the height of this journal in wax linen thread. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to head doubling it just because I know I'm going to make a journal pretty soon anyway, so I can leave this on the needle, whatever's left. We're going to do a pamphlet stitch. We're going to start in the middle and stitch this together. You love dragonflies, Janice? I do too. You know, I was telling Norella what I wanted, and she's like, so you mean something like this? And she kind of did a mock-up page. I'm like, yeah, that'll work. As you know, that's a start. And then I did research of what types of flowers do dragonflies prefer to live around. And most of those are going to be water type plants. And then I gave her a whole list of names of flowers and plants that they like. And then she did a sample, and I said, no, that's too pastel. I want it brighter. And then she came back with another sample, and I said, yes, exactly, just like that. So I have been ecstatic over this kit. I really love it. I think it's my favorite one. You love that middle page, Julie? Thank you. Using all the colors. All right, I think we may have time that I can dig for my journal charms. And let's put a couple of journals on here. Or charms on here. So I've got, it's got a little kind of a gold one. And then here is a silver one. I did have some beads, but I don't see them. Oh, there's some down there. There's a pink one. There's another kind of a pinky color one. These are just some random beads that I have. All right, so let's look at those. There's another thing, I want to have better sorting things. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this apart. I'm going to add these charms. So if you want a chance to win this journal, make a donation, any dollar amount. And we're going to start here in just a moment. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these strings and grab a couple of beads. I think we'll do 3 this time. And we'll do this pink color. And then I'm going to grab a charm, come up a little bit, tie a knot, and then I'll tie another knot. tie a knot. Come on now, my fingers aren't cooperating. So I tied basically 3 little knots, and I'm pulling it pretty tight, and then I'll just nip off that excess. And then let's do that again. We got about 3 or 4 beads out here. Don't need that one, so I'll put it back. That one. So this time I went dark, light, and lighter. And then we'll do this silver charm. More junk bucks for Margie. She washes herself in using Dawn dish soap. All right, so this one I want to come down just a little bit further. So I want to make sure that when I tie that knot, it's a little bit further down. And tie it 3 times. I need to stamp this journal made by. I had some new rubber stamp in my shop. Oh, I went around the wing. There we go. Yay! Look at there. We got little charms. You see those? Isn't that kind of cute? All right, let's flip it over. This journal made by is a stamp we will use. All right. Put it right about here. It works better when I use the little block as opposed to the great big block. Today is 5/17/21. I doubt anybody's going to ever think that this was from 1921. You're in shock. I added dangles to the journal. All right, let's do the raffle for the tied together goodies. That's rare. I know, it's rare. And then we're going to flip through the journal and be done. All right, so the winner of these little tied up stuff, Julie Parker. And I just mailed your package. Dang it. I'm going to wait a week or so before I mail it to you, Julie, in case you win something else. Congratulations, Julie. All right, let's reset this and get the file open. I gotta get the information. I got it. Yay, you're welcome, Julie. All right, let's go here, like that. Open giveaway. There we go. All right, so if you donated today, now's the time. Get in on the raffle. That would be Mary. That would be Jessica, not Jennifer. Jessica and Margarita, Robin, Jeanette, Ada, Janice, Tanya, Barb, Lori, Morgan, Nadine, Margie, and Linda Gray. Thank you so much, y'all, for donating today. All right. I'm guessing we made it to our goal because I wouldn't be doing this. All right, so I used from the large journal kit, the Dancing Dragonflies journal kit digital file, and I may include the pockets later. I'm tired right now, so I'm not going to put the pockets in now, but I was going to put pockets inside here, and this is part of the printed kits, and I just printed them back to back. They may be a little thin, but they're colorful. Then this is page that we stenciled today. I love the variety in the kit of adding my pages to the printed pages using the printed elements. I love the doily. And then this is kind of cool together here. We more than made our goal. Thank you. Hey, Cece. Hello. So we're going to go like here. I like the dragonflies down the sides. Tomorrow may rain, so today I will follow the sun. Okay. Yep, just one today, Margarita. I didn't feel good enough to get two done. We didn't get there. I like this page with that printed image. That was a notepad that my mother-in-law gave me. Thank you so much, Robin. The writing pages. Which one is one of my stamps? Hey, Eric. Hey. I pointed out when it's my stamps. I tried to anyway. So let me go back. This is one of my stamps. That's one of my stamps. That's one of my stamps. This is one of my stamps. That's one of my stamps. This one is Beeline. No stamping there. This was my stamp. That was my stamp. This is one of Norella's cards. It's a digital download. That's a Beeline stamp. That's my stamp. There's no stamping. Oh yeah, this is the beach rose on the outside edge. Yeah, that was a digital. Yeah, it's my allergies, and I'm just tired because I've worked so hard this past weekend getting all the orders done. And then this was stenciling, and this is scrapbook paper. This is another card that I made. This is stenciled in the background. This is one of Norella's little cards. Although that would be cool to have a stamp like that. Maybe I'll ask her for the font that she used. This is one of my stamps. This is one of my stamps. And I did 3 layers here. So I stamped around with the wildflowers. This is using from the June Stencil Club. That was from the kit, and I used some of the flower fabric that I had left over. And I decided to kind of alternate, even though it is in the center. We just kind of tied it all together. That's from the Positive Vibes kit. I just like the distressed colored edge. And this is from the Dragonfly kit. We put the charms in the middle. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, that allergy has been awful. You missed the entire thing, Eric. Well, here now. It's all a game. It's all a game. All right, and then this is my stamp, and that's Norella's image that inspired the Dragonfly postage stamp, rubber stamp. This is from Dancing Dragonflies. Not Dancing Dragonflies. Dragonfly Delight. From the planner kit. This is also from the planner kit. This is from the Positive Vibes kit. Then we put the stamping up there. That's my stamp. That's from the kit. We did a doily. I love the beach robe. It does work so well. And then this was a card I made a long time ago. That's the number 2 pencil. That is the Butterfly Beauties cube. This is a gel print on a 5x7 journal card. We used the textured edges around the edge there. This is from the kit. Fabric from my stash. We're coming to the end. Then this is my stamp, my stamp, my stamp. Fabric and lace. Positive Vibes. My stamp, my stamp. It's so colorful. My stamp, or no, Beeline design stamp up there. And then I signed it. All right, so there you go. It's going to be easy. Who was in the raffle today? Who wants this journal? Speak up now. So Monday, it's going to be an eclectic journal. I think what I'm going to do is basically grab supplies and just put together a whole bunch of pages so that on Monday, All I have to do is a couple of pages. I'm not trying to stress doing 6 pages during the live stream, which is a lot easier on me, not having to do so many at one time. And that way we can concentrate on maybe more like journal cards and stamping and embellishing those few pages. And then some of the other pages will be somewhat relatively flat and plain, but then we can do more pages like this where we add more texture and fabric and whatnot. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so very much. So that's what we're going to do Monday. The first Thursday in June, we will do another mixed media day, gel printing day, something like that. So I'm just kind of putting that out there. I still have the Dancing Dragonflies in my shop. So if you are wanting this kit, it's still available. You can get it in a digital form or the physical form right now. I also have tons of rubber stamps. I'll be adding some more. Hey, those of you that had some ideas for rubber stamps, those are coming. I've just haven't had time to sit down at a computer to design them. I did update the Stencil Club, and I was going to show it, and I forgot. This is the stencils for the June Stencil Club. I need to glue it down. What I started doing was printing the full image on a piece of copy paper and gluing it to the front of my folders. And then it makes it easier when I'm flipping through because I can look at the front and say, oh yeah, that's the stencil I want. I bought a whole bunch of stencils from, I don't know, I think I'm Amazon. Got 100 stencils, or not stencils. What are these? Pile folders. This one sticks down a little lower, but that's okay. And then I can write June 2021 Artistic Stencil Club. So that's how I organize my stencils, y'all. And I'll just pop them in there and I'll have them. Okay. Thanks, Julie. My stamps pretty much have the same policy. You can, it's on my Angel Policy page. You can use them to sell items, but you cannot use them to stamp and scan in and digitally sell the artwork. You can sell a physical of it, but not a digital. Does that make sense? So, and that's pretty much the same with Beeline. You can't sell the digital version of it. Yeah, duplicate the stamp and sell them or resell. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's pick a winner. So the winner of the journal today is, let me make sure everybody's in. Mary, Barb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, did we get everybody? Go back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hey, Jessica, did you get in? And did I see Nadine? Who's in there? Giveaway. Janice, Jeanette, Margarita, Robin, Lori, Tanya, Jessica is in, Morgan is in, Margie is in, Landa is in, Barb is in, Mary Jones is in. All right, so Mary donated, Jessica, Margarita, Robin, Jeanette, Ada, Janice, Tanya, Barb, Lori, Morgan, Nadine, and Margie. Linda Gray. Did I get everybody? Yeah, Margie's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're missing Nadine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I'll give you another moment. Join the raffle, Nadine. Yes, Jessica joined. It's Jessica. Jessica Austin Rumsey is Aiden's mom. Type exclamation point raffle, Nadine. There you go. You're in now. We got Linda in. We got Margie, Morgan, All right. We got her. We got her. All right, let's pick a winner. I am in. Margie, I know you are. Margie! Pick a winner. All right, Margie. Tanya! Tanya, you are the winner of the Dancing Dragonflies journal. You are the winner of the Dancing Dragonflies journal. I need to make more cards like that. Alrighty, everybody. I have come and conquered, made. Hopefully I've entertained you a little bit, given you some ideas. I hope you liked what I shared today. Thank you guys and gals for hanging out with me today. Always makes my day that much brighter, even though I may be tired and I want to go take a nap. I just feel good when I get done that I had a good session. It was a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy your journal, Tanya. I'll be sipping it later, you know. If you want it sooner, make an order. I hold it hostage. Actually, I'm going to use it to make my journal. We use it as an example to make my journal, and then I'll get it all ready for you. You're very welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. And make sure that if you haven't given me your mailing address, that you go over to my website, use the contact me form to do that. And those of you that donated, thank you so very much for your donation, helping me out. You get some digital downloads in my shop for free because you donated. So make sure that you message me if you are not in the YouTube donator membership list, and I'll get you added to that. Thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you, Jeanette, Jessica, and thank you so much, Robin, Morgan, Nadine, Margie, Linda, Jeanette, Aiden's mom, everybody. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Julie. You're welcome, Tanya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, Ada. Like I said, I'll be back Monday. We're just going to kind of do an eclectic journal and be checking in my shop. And hey, if you haven't already, you're welcome, Julie. If you haven't gotten into my newsletter, you can do so through my website and make sure that you sign in, make an account there. And then when I click send out my newsletter, and I don't send them very often. I try not to spam people. That's not what I do. I just try to let y'all know what's going on. I am considering putting some of my past subscription boxes that I have overstock of still, that I may be putting those on sale. So be on the lookout for that to come out as an email. I'm going to go through all my inventory that I have an abundance of and give some discounts on those so I can clear it out because I need some cash flow. So be on the lookout for that. Alrighty, everybody. If you want a rubber stamp made, saying something like that, you can use the contact me form on my website and say, hey, Linda, I'd love to see this as a phrase or this image if you can find one in bit or create one. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to get off here. Thank you again for being here, y'all. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. All righty. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Y'all take care. Lots of love, everybody. We'll see you next Monday. Bye.